of all, stolen as a kid before. If you say you've never stolen, get out, because you are fucking lying. If you already read the title, you guys already know this is another dumb shit that I did, which is steal from the library and get caught. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm just gonna tell you the start, the day I began stealing from libraries. So I wanted a book. I was right there with my friend, and they were selling books at the library. No shit, Kevin, of course. That's where they're selling them. And I told my friend that I want to buy a book. The book that I wanted to buy was a Dogman book, and Dogman was the shit. And he told me, bro, you got money in your pocket. Why don't you... we don't talk about the money. The reason we don't talk about that money is because that money is specifically McDonald's money. So I told him that's not going to happen. My friend comes up, hearing the situation, just says that, why don't you just... My other friend, there was 3 friends right there, and the other one told me, why not just steal the book? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I can't go to jail. That age, I thought if you stole anything, you would go to jail. And he said, no, you don't go to jail. You probably get in trouble if you get caught, but if you don't, then now you got a book or whatever. And then I told him, no, I'm not doing that. It sounds hard. And he's like, it's easy. And this fool straight up just gets up, walks into the book fair, doesn't even pick a book. He just pick a book. He doesn't pick a book to steal. He just gets the nearest book. I don't remember what he stole, but he grabbed the book, lifted it, and walked out. And then he didn't even look at us. He straight up just like walked away. And I was like, damn, it's really that easy? And my friend next to me said that, yeah, obviously it's easy for him. He's black. And, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So then now I wanted to steal a book, It looked easy the way he did it. He straight up just like yoinked, and then just straight up just stole that shit. So I go inside. My other friend that stole the book came back already. I don't know what he did with the book, but it wasn't with him anymore. But he came back. I went inside. Both of my friends watching me. And then one of them says, "Don't look suspicious." That dumbass basically told everybody that I was gonna steal by saying, "Don't look suspicious." He might as well have been saying that, "Hey, yo, you're stealing, but try not to get caught." I look back at him like, walk up to him like, why are you fucking retarded? That's exactly what I said. Why are you retarded? Shut up. My confidence went straight down because I'm pretty sure everybody was looking at me. He said, "Sorry, dude. Just try not to stand out." That's impossible for somebody like me. Look at me. You think I can fucking hide? I went inside though. Again, my confidence finally built back up, and then I saw this book. It wasn't even a book. Well, it was a safe. It was like a safe that you can build and just like put pencils and shit or whatever. So I wanted to steal that. I put my backpack to my side, my Minion backpack. I loved the Minions back then. Pulled it to my side, opened my bag, wasn't looking because I was too busy looking at the teacher, and then I grabbed the book and I put it in. Then I closed it. And I was like, holy shit, yo, I just robbed the fucking book. I felt so gangster. I walked out, told him, "Hey, I did it." He's like, yeah, nice, we saw. What did you steal? Hold up, I'll show you when we get to the school. We need to get away from the crime scene. The police were about to show up and all that. It's about to be a whole FBI investigation of that book that I stole. And again, I wanted to steal the safe. I was in the classroom. I opened my bag. I pull out the book. It wasn't the safe. You know what it was? Have you ever heard of Dork Diaries? You've heard of that? I stole the wrong fucking book. It was a book called Dork Diaries. And I was so upset. I did end up reading that book. That book was pretty good. And I was mad. But that was my first time stealing the book. That's it. I didn't get caught that day. And that kind of boosted up my confidence to steal. And like fast forward, libraries, book fairs passed. I stole. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here for the time I got caught. So I already had my confidence, and I had a group. It was my friend that yelled, "Hey, try not to look suspicious." This helping me out. Now, to us both, the plan that I came up with was, holy shit, my bad. The plan that I came up with, I thought was so fucking genius. But you gotta get this. This plan was coming from a kid that used to mix soap and Febreze together and drank it to get superpowers. I used to mix that shit together. So that whole genius plan is coming from me, a kid that used to drink chemicals to get superpowers. Still not able to shoot webs yet, but it's coming, trust me. The genius plan was, I opened my bag, I put it down next to the books that we're gonna steal, and then my other friend just comes and slaps the books in, like all smooth and all that. It sounds fucking genius. So we go to the book fair, and we're deciding. We just went to the book fair to steal, literally. I don't think out of every book I've stolen, I've never read a single one except the first time I stole one. I did read that one in like 3 years after I stole the fucking book. I've never read the books. I just went in for the rush, right? So I'm right there and open my bag. We end up finding this book with, it's like a cover with a bunch of Minecraft books. And then I put my bag down. I stare at the librarian. You know, again, we weren't trying to look suspicious, but imagine like being the librarian and just looking around, you know, and then there's a fat ass like just watching every step you do, you know, everything you do. I was staring her down. My friend walks up to the book, slaps them in, but like midway while he was like doing it, as soon as he was about to do it, me and the teacher made eye contact, just like, and then she was seeing my friend slap the books into my bag while I'm holding it, slowly falling down. It falls into my bag. I'm just watching the whole thing like that, you know? And the teacher walks up to me, and then I am such a bad friend. As soon as she walked up to me, I like pushed my friend to the side, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You can't be doing shit like that. Just trying to excuse my way out of it. That doesn't involve me getting in trouble by my friend. Fuck him, you know, he can get in trouble. She obviously wasn't buying any of it, and then she called the principal and she sent us to the office. And she had a meeting, I'm guessing, because she put us in the room, then left. And then while we were in the room, my friend just right there, just like, you know, knowing that I just was trying to put the whole blame on him. But what ended up happening was that we just ended up being there trying to decide who was going to take the blame. And then he was like, it was your idea. Yeah, you're right. It was my idea, but fuck you, you know? And it ended up with us doing rock, paper, scissors. And I won, then he won, then I won, then he won, you know, back and forward. None of us were about to admit it because no one wants to get their ass beat, right? It ended up with me in tears. And the reason it ended up with me in tears is because I had to get rid of my McDonald's money. I gave him, well, not McDonald's money. It was actually, for that day, it was 7-Eleven money. And I told him I'd give him the money because I used to sneak out of school to feed my addiction. I used to sneak out of school and then go to the 7-Eleven and then get back into school just to enjoy the tasty Takis. Oh shit. Bro, those shits are delicious. But either way, I gave him the money for the chips. I walked out. My bad. Didn't walk out. Gave him the money for the chips. She came back in like 5 or... it doesn't matter what time she came back. But she came back. And then my friend said that it was all me, teacher. I was trying to get my friend in trouble. I was like, alright, this is G. I walk out. Nothing interesting happens for the whole day. Except towards the end of the day where I'm called back to the office. And I said, what happened? Then she said that your friend told me that you made the plan. And you both were a part of it, and that they called his parents, and his parents picked me up. His parents picked him up, my bad. And then they said that now we're gonna call your parents. And I'm just like, in my mind is like, this motherfucker really 6'9'd me. He 6'9'd me. And not even that, he stole my money, my McDonald's money. Bro, I can't tell you how mad I was that I was robbed out of my money and that I was about to get my parents caught. I was begging. I was like, miss, please, please, miss, I can't get my ass beat again, miss. I am begging you. You know, in tears. You know, I was mainly in tears because of the money that I lost, and I won't be able to enjoy my delicious snack. She calls my dad. My dad picks me up after school. I had to stay in the office. He couldn't pick me up at that moment. We go home. Yells at me. Then he hits me. But I have all this fucking body armor. So it didn't hurt as bad as it would hurt some other kid. That's why I'm fat. You guys gotta get fat. Because when somebody punches you, you don't feel that shit anymore. I go home, you know, all that happens. Next day, my dad is right there in the car telling me that you want to be a thug, you want to be gangster, because, well, all of you guys know if you steal Minecraft books when you're a little kid, you're destined to live the life of crack. If you've ever in your life stolen something as precious as a Minecraft book and from a book fair, you are definitely going to be slanging dough. Disrespect, yo. I mean, I stole and I be selling drugs. I'm playing. He wants me to apologize, but he wanted it to make it seem that I was the one apologizing. So what he does, we both go to the library, and he walks up to and gets this random ass book and just opens it. I don't know the name of the book. I don't know how to get bitches 101. He opens the book and just starts reading it, expecting me to apologize. He's just standing there acting like I'm not his child. And I walk up to the teacher and I said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry for what I did. You know, I took the courage to apologize. Nobody else is watching me right now, making sure that I'm apologizing." My dad's looking at the book like this, just like, okay. And what my librarian does, she was a goat. She's a real G. Respect for that, for my librarian. She walks away, all right? Tells me to follow her. While she's not looking, my dad is like, dad's like this. Librarian looks back, he's like, okay. And then she actually gives me the books that I stole for free, which were all Minecraft books. And I was low-key pretty happy, even though I wasn't gonna fucking read them. But like, I was like, oh, thank you, miss. Then I left the store. My dad puts his book down, the book that he was reading, walks out. I'm pretty sure she knew it was my dad, but she didn't mention anything. Walks out. My dad doesn't say anything to me, just goes back to his car, drives away, you know. He doesn't want to tie to his gangster stunt, you know, after he stole books and became a thug. I go into class, and then I find my principal, the principal that got me, you know, put me in the office, and then left for the meeting. And then I say, hey, miss, this time I didn't steal the books. She gave them to me, and she got mad, I think. She said that she shouldn't be doing that. Why is she giving books for free, you know, especially to me? She takes away the books from me, and I don't get them back for like 3 years until I'm about to leave the school to go to my new school. And then she gave them back to me, and those books have never been fucking read. They have never been read. I don't even know what happened to them. I lost them. But yeah, that's the story. Don't do any of this shit I say or do, you know, just don't be an idiot like me when I was a kid. Peace.